Hey everybody, how y'all doing? I'm Brother Prater. I want to first hope and pray that y'all had a great day. I want to come on here. My intention were to come on here earlier today, but got busy and I couldn't do it on Tuesday because I did not have the results of the election. But I did get the results of the election, and there was a winner. That was not myself. The winner was Mary Brown. Mary Brown. So first, I want to say congratulations to Miss Mary Brown. Also, I want to thank each and every one of you all who did get a chance to vote, regardless if you voted for me or not. Those votes count. I want to let people know votes count. Some people think, well, my vote don't count. They already got people in mind. No, regardless of what you have been told, make your vote count. Your vote is your voice. So go out and vote. All of us have a responsibility to go and vote. So with that being said, I want to thank each and every one of y'all for y'all support, y'all prayers, just being real. And actually, I'm live now instead of pre-recording a video and trying to make sure that it's perfect and all that stuff with multiple takes. Look here, this is raw and uncut. So just in case I mess up, I don't care. Y'all owed truth, transparency, and vulnerability. But I want to thank y'all for y'all love, support, y'all votes. This has really been an eye-opening experience. I am very honored. I was very speechless about the amount of support and love that I received. Um, I mentioned a couple of days ago that I was concerned. Um, I kind of kept it under wraps at first, and also it was kind of a last-minute decision for me to run. But I was really concerned because I did not want anyone to think, oh, well, here come another preacher trying to use a ministry as a platform for his own personal agenda. That's not me. Um, and matter of fact, I've had people, even some of my family members, had told me, "Hey man, you need to tell people, hey man, they won't look at you that way." And the reason why, because they know me. And also, I really don't like telling people what I do. Not as far as just being um I guess uh not secretive, but I'm not the type that talk. I like to do. I'm a doer, not a talker. I'm a doer. That's me. I'm a doer. So some people, they talk about what they do, um either to kind of convince themselves or to brag. That's not me. I do it. And uh sometimes I just do things secretly. Matter of fact, while everybody's asleep, I'm working. And when everybody wake up to go to work, I'm finished. That's me. And so with that this experience showed me how much love, how much support I had, and just for me to be able to do something that a little black kid from Dallas, from born in South Dallas, raised in Oak Cliff, from David W. Carter High School, um, little kid like me be able to do something that some people talk about but never do, and I'm honored. I really admire those who put forth the effort to do what some people don't do. Some people, they pursue their dreams. Some people just talk about their dreams. And you know, um, like I said, I'm honored that many people wanted to come on board. There were so many people that was really upset that you know I did it at the last minute, and some spoke to me even after they already cast their vote, and then they found out that I was running, and they were like, "Well, shucks, if you had told me, you know." And like I said, you know, I appreciate it, you know. But with that being said, just to let y'all know that this was my first time. This is my first time. Sorry, I just got done eating. Got done eating. I said, well, you know, before I, you know, get myself situated, I want to come on here, uh, and just talk to everyone. But I do want to say that this was my first time running for a seat, but it won't be my last time. Just to let y'all know. You know, like I said, I thank God for the opportunity. This was really, really, really an eye-opening experience, as well as there are some things I am going to be working on in the future. And I don't mind sharing with y'all this. You know, God has given me the responsibility of meeting and ministering to many people. And part of my ministry is dealing with issues pertaining to family. And that can be pertaining to marriage, dating, a variety of things, you know, even just individuals within the family, self, you know, individual healing, all this, many things that God placed upon my heart, and how fitting for me to be able to look on the ballot and see that there was an opportunity for me to be able to go into the seat that actually coincides with the ministry that God has for me. And so, in saying all that, I want each and every one of y'all who may be watching, who may be listening, regardless if it's now or years from now, those watching this video, I want you to know that you can do all things through Christ who strengthens you, who empowers you, who gives you the ability and the opportunity. But also, like I always tell people, you know, we can always talk about change. We can always talk about, well, somebody needs to do something. Well, what if God allows you to see that, for you to be that somebody to do something about it? Like I said, we have many people that talk about things that need to be done. But how many of us would take the initiative to do it? And also, even if you don't know how, to get in, regardless if it's a political office or whatever it is, how about you start informing yourself? Get some education and ask God to help you to be able to do or to accomplish what you're looking at. You know, never been the type to wait upon someone else. Like I said, I didn't say this earlier, but me working at the sheriff department really opened up my eyes to a lot of things. You know, years ago, we were about to march for voting. Excuse me, march for voting. We were about to march for a raise, and they mentioned about, you know, many of us to join some type of organization, some type of union and all that stuff. So there were many people that were joining these particular unions and all that stuff, different unions that we had at the time. And I said, okay, and me being green, I was like, okay, well, I guess I'll go ahead and join. Once I joined, then all of a sudden, there were people that took the initiative to try to, quote unquote, supposedly speak on our behalf, but they had their own agenda. And right then and there, after everything was over with, I found that we got screwed. Right then and there, I said I refuse to allow someone else to speak for me. That's one of the things that really turned my life around. Witnessing someone that's supposed to have my best interest at heart being the person that end up screwing us and having their own agenda, and they got what they wanted, but we didn't get what we needed. And so, like I said, ever since then, I said, you know what? Nope, 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 nope. That's why I got out of that, and God allowed me to see that for me to implement that in my life to make sure, hey, learn to use your own voice. And that's one of the things I always speak about. Learn to use your own voice. So, with that, when you see something that needs to be done, instead of waiting on someone else, no, you be the one to help. You be the one to help bring change or whatever. But also show people and teach people how to use their own voice, how to identify their voice and use it. And so those were just, a couple of the nuggets that I learned along the way. And so with that, once again, I'm not going to keep y'all, but thank y'all so much. I love each and every one of y'all. I appreciate you all. You know, like I said, I do want to mention, because I was jacking up her name earlier this week, but Trisha Finn, thank you for the flyer. Thank you. So many of y'all, wow, I can't name everybody, and I wish I had a list, but I end up being here till midnight. But I thank each and every one of y'all who voted for me, who took the time to call me to make sure that they had the information right, and to make sure that, even got back with me. Hey, I voted. And matter of fact, even while I was at Friendship West, giving out my information, there was some of my classmates there. I was like, wow, and I introduced myself. Oh, your brother Prater. Oh yeah, I know you. Yeah. I'm like, wow, Also, I do have to say this. This was kind of interesting, and this is me. Right before I went to go to Friendship West to go pass out my information for people to vote for me, I went to Office Depot, and I was making some copies, and then all of a sudden got jacked up. I'm like, man, so I didn't get all the papers that I wanted. And so I said, well, you know what? I think I had like 50, and I was going to be out there for like maybe 2.5 hours. So long story short, as I was running low on the papers that had my information and stuff, I said, God, I don't want to leave here to go back to Office Depot to try to make some more copies and then try to come back. I don't want to miss anybody. And all of a sudden, God told me to go in my trunk. And I had a pamphlet that had some writing in it. It was a pamphlet, like I said, that big, and it was some papers in it. And I said, oh, shucks, they had some paper. And I was looking to see if there was some empty paper in there. It wasn't. Then I thought about it. I said, you know what? It's written on the front, but on the back is blank. So I started writing my information on the back. I started writing my information with a marker. I said, you look here. Even being ghetto-fied, I don't care. I was just letting people know, hey, look here. I said, I'm sorry. I know this is ghetto, but hey, I'm Brother Prater, blah, blah, blah. And some of them were just laughing. But what that showed me was being persistent. Yeah, I could have left to go make some copies, but I would have been gone. I would have missed some people. Even if it was 3 people, even if it was 2 or even 1. What if it was that one person that I would have missed, that God wanted me to be able to either to minister to or to be ministered to? And I was like, wow, that's something else. So I said, you know what? I'm going to be right here. And so with that mentality of that song, I Made a Step by Mighty Clouds of Joy. If you make 1 step, He'll make 2. If you make 1 step, we have to take the initiative and fight like never before. So, like I said, I learned a whole lot. I could say a whole lot pertaining to this experience. And not just being able to look at it from the political standpoint, but being able to copy and paste the principles that I learned and apply into my life. So, job well done. So once again, I thank each and every one of you. I love you all dearly. Know that I'm here for you all. I love you all. And most importantly, I want y'all to know that God loves you all. I'm praying for each and every one of you all. So thank y'all for watching. I appreciate you all. And God bless. And like I always say, to be continued. Be blessed.